Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master of Propaganda, heroes like defender of the fatherland of it till 1v1 on road to Twin Beaches. In the south, we have Sir John Harrington fighting for the Deutsches Afrikakorps. Here with the 90th Panzer Grenadiers shown straight in with armoured support. In the north end, we have Login fighting here for America, freedom, democracy, liberty, the 1st Armoured Division tasked by Patton to break the lines in the sector and open up a way to Rome. We got a rough start here with the scouts here for Login as Sir John Harrington was up with his Panzer Grenadier. So off to the races we are here. As always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued and generous support of the Propagandacast, allowing me to keep making all these wonderful videos. And a big hearty thanks to those who keep liking and commenting on the videos, helping YouTube spread out them by the algorithms a bit further. So, 2nd Panzer Squad here for Sir John Harrington. Lots of hardened Panzer Grenadier for him as GIs moving down the other end of the road. More riflemen here for Login. 2nd Panzer Squad ready here. Note by the way, the capping order here. Not immediately pushing towards the beach. It's actually going for the missions point here. Might see the first shots fired here around the main road, but no. Panzer Grenadiers weird northwards here for the northern field point. 2nd Panzer Squad moving up south. Might we see a bike here, more Panzer Grenadier. What will we see is the big question. Rival squad following up here now for Login. Scouts busy up north. Pushing center.
Ammunitions point is being taken from us.
Grabbing the fuel point there. Ammunitions point being grabbed by the rifleman. Very interesting movements here so far. Not the most common of capping orders, I'd say there. Got the 250 after care for John Harrington. Now we're about to see fighting happening here. Rifle engaged for the Panzer Grenadiers. Moving on for the fuel point towards the cutoff point as well. Bit of skirmishing in both players so far. Not really paying attention to the beaches there. 250 half track, halfway done. Rifleman pushing northwards. Up north they're going for the cutoff point there. Scouts busy there. Rifleman converging on the Panzer Grenadiers here as the others could be hot in pursuit, but no, they aren't. Very fortunate there, I think, here. Otherwise, this could be, I think, a much more risky move there by Login. In the end, those are John Harrington realizing he's 2 against 1, has to retreat his Panzer Grenadier. We do get the 250 half track out here, the Leichter Schützen Panzerwagen, typically part of a Panzer Division's Panzeraufklärungsabteilung. Typically, there's, the Aufklärer, which is basically just sort of Panzer Grenadiers designated supporting the armoured cars, but a lot of the time they just serve at more regular Panzer Grenadiers as a fun fact. But there you go. Pushing up here, half rushing. Route Squad to be in deep trouble here as the Half comes crashing in here, engaging Route Squad close, forcing here, Login to rapidly withdraw here, or absolutely lose an engagement. Do we get any grenades here? None yet here for Login. Half-Tech pushing northward, Scouts withdrawing. Half-Tech pushing against Route Squad here. Panzer Grenadiers inch enough and not supporting the Half-Tech. This field's a bit risky here by Sir John Harrington versus Login. Very risky, if anything. Heading northwards with the Panzer Grenadiers here. We got the light support company there. Half now taking more and more damage. Again, I'm not entirely sure why would not commit the infantry to support it, but he's going for the car point as well at the same time. Not that he's really cutting off anything. In fact, the 2 fuel points seem to be victory points. In fact, just sort of ignored. Skirmishing around the car point. Americans regrouping, counterattacking, as others are pushing towards the cutoff point. Their half-track being fixed up. A lot of minor skirmishes, both players dodging about. And what is this? We do have a fast combat half-tracks upgrade into a fast 250-9 upgrade. Swift and spicy here by Sir John Harrington. The 250-9 was a armoured car based off the 250 half-track. In fact, would replace the 222 armoured car as it had better performance off-road. And in fact, towards the end of the war, they'd actually stop producing 250 half-tracks and generally just focus on the 250-9. Fun fact, but there you go. Rascal down to fire from the 250-9. Heavy armoured car, the armoured car laying down heavy fire there. MD-34 versus John Harrington. Login, definitely not ready for this at all. We'll have to see how he responds to this. He's got a lot of infantry in the field for rival squads and the captain. He's finally going for grenades. It's a surprise it took him this long here, but it's definitely not something I imagine Sir John Harrington is, oh, sad to see at all. Pushing forward with the armoured car, ripping through American ranks. Converting towards the center here. Finally pushing towards the beaches here. And the Panzer Squad here surrounded is fine. Well, surrounded, but they're definitely outgunned. Forced withdraw here. 250-9 pushing in. Rival Squad moving up. But coming under heavy fire here from the armoured car as it lays down heavy fire there. Gain veterans to 1 already. Panzer Pioneer busy with the northern victory point. Rascal taking further damage. Not great. He needs something to engage the armoured car. Either some bazookas, an anti-tank gun, or an armored car of his own, or a tank, but he definitely needs something. Meanwhile, we got the mechanized company here. We got the superior fire drills, of course, boost the performance of the 250-9 as well here. Might see a wipe. In fact, I'd say the chance of getting a wipe now on lock in here in the early game are very good. But there you go, grenade off. Still, wipe happened here. Now, the 250-9 is likely going to go down in return here, which won't, I think, quite compensate for the loss of the Raub squad, but certainly, actually might. But still, need to retreat this Raub squad. He's going to get that wiped, which is definitely not going to help the Americans. Over to login here was gone for Armoured. With a very classic series of picks there. Panzer being pushed back. Panzer Pioneer now in hot water. We'll have to see what happens next. It's going to be the motor pool there for login. Panzer Pioneer being focused down by the GIs. But yeah, losing a Raub squad this early on definitely puts a bit of a dent into the American advance. Back here, nothing further going on there. No healing as of yet either. No ambulance. South side still being ground. In fact, this means login now has a good chunk of the map here. We got a Panzer group out here. Defense force sitting up here. Raub's will ground the point. And we got the motor pool ready here for login. Likely a Greyhound here. Could also be a Chaffee. Panzer's advancing up. Fighting for the carve point there. Indifed for holding the captain. Raub's got it being spotted. We could get a half check. Yeah. Grenaded. There we go. We got field repairs, so not an immediate push here for these 8. MD-34 in a bit of trouble. South side, Scots forced off right moving up. They got 490 versus 430, 428. Americans so far leading in terms of victory points over the Germans quite a bit there. And we got the Panzerjägers in ambush. Alright, we're Panzerjägers, but there's the Panzers. It's just Americans with big guns. I can't help but feel they're a bit out of place. Meanwhile, we got logged in there with something for the Panzerjägers to actually hunt down. That will be the M24 Chaffee light tank. Obviously concerned about light vehicles see out of his opponent, like for example an Armoured or anything like that. And we got another 250-9 on the way for John Harrington. Thumbs up. Panzer's there, though, very low in health. And it does appear to be, like, I think, like, you know, one of the major issues right now. He's got no healing for all this infantry. And there you go. In fact, there's even a small chance of having a wipe here. That's it. Same here to the Raub squad. In fact, login doesn't have any healing either. Setting out with the scouts. Chaffee is out here for the first Armoured Division. Captain here, though. Really bad position to be in, honestly. Already low on health. The machine's going to be covering the retreat path here. So many low health unity for login. This is quite frankly a bit silly. Finally got the healing on the way there. Chaffee ready. He's definitely suffered some unnecessary losses here, which is definitely great for the German player. His 250-9 already fixed up. We got an Armoured as well there, so it's going to be a mix of armored cars here. Of course, the Chaffee will be ready to deal with both of them. Yeah, a lot of damage I feel like was rather necessary to suffer login. Ooh, and the machine gun got dropped as well there. That is definitely extra awkward here for login and the Germans. Not login and the Americans. Now the Raub squad replaced one's lost here. Up north, Raub squad being hit here by the Panzerjägers. And there we go, Armoured has arrived. Official designation was Sonderkraftfahrzeug 232. That's a fun little side fact there. 250 between the Raub squad. Chaffee, they're a bit too slow to support here. Now the Raub squad ready, but he might have another up before the hands. There you go, even guard here. Flanking speed. There you go, catching the 250-9 here. Good chance of wipe here. Armoured engaging as well here, the Chaffee, but it's not going to be enough here. And the 250-9 goes down in a ball of fire. That is 2 German armored cars down the field now. Panzer is pushing up here. Advancing up the beaches, denying the Americans precious fuel. My God, the fuel! The lifeblood of America! It's under threat. Deploy the nuclear weapons. We haven't invented those yet, sir. Oh. So we'll have to see next here for login. I would not be surprised if it's going to be BARs here. Panzer there by the sun of fuel being engaged for the Raub squads. Swiftly pushing in. Chaffee rolling out. Mines being laid down here by Sir John Harrington, the Schützenminus 44. Pushing north at sea. Nothing further yet out of login. Machine gun there, of course, easily holding up an American advance here across the east side. Rapidly dealt with. Panzer being occupied on the houses. Rav Squad scouts moving up here. House to high fighting here, possibly ensuing. Could breach if you want in there. Go, we do actually get a breach here. The Panzer Peony, of course, upon seeing this, quickly get out of there. And then just occupy the next building. Whew. Good things those Americans don't know how to follow us. Yeah. Going for a breach again, and again just jumping about there. Art guard nearby. That's getting a bit silly. Backhead enforcing. Nothing further here though for login. No BARs, no additional light vehicles. Over here to Sir John Harrington, who's going for the Marder fleet. Go, Marder 3, early model. No further signs of anything that is battle group. For example, no Flam Panzer 3s. And again, with a Chaffee out in the field, a Flam Panzer 3 would probably be pushing it a bit. Panzer 3 equipped with the American light machine gun. Oh, we do get the Flam Panzer 3 selected. Of course, these may still not selected, but you know, it certainly could add a bit of anti-infantry oomph here. Of course, the main priority right now is likely the Chaffee. We finally got BRs on the way, and we also got a Greyhound out here for lock-in. So what will be next for Sir John Harrington will be tech. Will it be a recovery vehicle? Chaffee Grand moving up here. Looks like about to swing for the northern beaches, looking to outmaneuver here. Sir John Harrington, another mod on the way there. Chaffee getting flanked. Panzer's landing some great hits as well. We could see the Chaffee go down. Machine gun getting hit by the Greyhound. Scouts moving up. Panzer moving up to the car point here. Almost got the ND-3014, but so is the Greyhound. Both Chaffee and Grand. In fact, they're heavily damaged now. South side advancing up as well here. Lock in. Got the B up as well now. But he's definitely lost a bit of momentum here versus the Germans. Rail squad pushed back by the Panzer Pioneer. Grab the victory point. And now, of course, he needs to repair both of these light vehicles, but he's got no engineers to do so. So he's going to have to use the ability for now, which, of course, means a lot of munitions are not going for extra bars, for example, possibly. Another Panzer squad out here for Sir John Harrington. We'll cancel these American light vehicles. Definitely feel like Login kind of set himself up for this. Didn't quite push as hard as he could have there. Gave his opponent too much time. And now, of course, with these vehicles basically risking doing nothing for a while there while he brings up the engineers, I think further risks is exacerbating this issue here for him. After that, pushing westwards, got the 259 moving up here. Could be upgraded to the 259 again. Or you could go for the half-track mortar version there. Rascal being caught with the Panzerjägers after that as well here, moving in. Really rough development here for Login, who although it's had a strong start, I feel like, but just didn't quite utilize it. And we got more riflemen here for Login. A strange choice, considering he's getting got like 2 vehicles just collecting dust there for all intents and purposes. That's a lot of resources that just you can't do anything with right now. A lot of manpower, a lot of fuel. Definitely not ideal. Of course, you do understand getting just out a lot more rifle. I think he cancelled. Yeah. I think he realised. Oh, yeah, did he just get them out there? He did. North of Rascal goes the Panzerjägers. Bit of a slip there, I think, by Sir John Harrington. The Germans are definitely catching it. There you go. We got the self-repair going up. They got the munitions for it. So, he's going to be able to use them soon, but still, didn't really, I would say, feel like a great move there by Login. Did not feel like a great move at all. After I think south is a bit isolated. A bit risky, to be honest. And up north here, we still got the Panzerjägers. 250 moving up here as well. Bit of light support. Got the Americans arm on the way there. The Greyhound and the Chaffee setting out once more. Rail squad on the beaches there. Not having the best of times. And we'll have to withdraw here. Rail squad in the centre. Arctar moving about again here in the south. We got those Panzers in the fire here from Arctar. Oh, not Arctar, but Greyhound and Chaffee. Mines exploding here. Riflemen taking losses. Login's unit preservation at times definitely feels a bit more on the Van side of things, like very risky. Tguy setting out. Arctar then getting Rail squad. Sitting up in the south of the Greyhound, the Chaffee. It's definitely catching up momentum. We got another Chaffee on the way here. Another Chaffee. Things are about to heat up, of course. You still need to deal with those Panzerjägers and catch those Marders. Like, you can do that, though, in a solid tactical fashion. You could really leave Sir John Harrington, though, in a very, very uncomfortable spot. That said, can he actually manage this? So, over here to log in. 5 rifle squads, 2 Chaffees, and a Greyhound. He's also gone for War Machine to make this Greyhounds, or Chaffees and Greyhounds easy to build. Charging against the Panzerjägers, Rifle unleashing hell upon them, engaging up close and aggressively. Panzerjägers being pushed back here. Chaffee grabbing up here, flanking around. We got Panzerjägers covering the flank here. Nice within the building here. That's going to force Log in to commit resources clearing up this building. Rifle squad, though, getting focused down there. Forgot about them in the middle of the bloody road. And Sir John Harrington was, of course, quick to exploit that with his Arctrat and his Panzer Grenadiers there, causing quite immense amount of damage here to Log in here, pushing southwards. Now we got the Arctrat diving after the chaff in the ground, getting some good hits here. But that said, the Arctrat is suffering immensely as well. He's also exposing the flank here somewhat. Marder moving up here. Chaffee moving up here. Could see a grenade there. No, doesn't get it off here. Chaffee, though, number 2 diving in. Gets 1 Chaffee. Arctrat, though, in trouble. 250 in trouble. And now the Marder is also dangerously extended here. Chaffee and Greyhound there circling around the Marder here. This could definitely turn the tables here on to John Harrington. And unconsidered push here could cost him immensely here. Looks like it. Scouts knocked out. Oh, the Chaffee misses the Marder. It misses. A complete whiff, and the Marder scores the kill. But we do get a snare here on the Marder. Graham miss. Oh, it was a grenade. Not a snare. Oh, got him, Himmel. That was some bad luck and some slightly awkward decision making there that allowed, I think, Sir John Harrington to pull through here. And the Marder is down. Is Battlefield salvage? Did he have that active? Yes, he did. Oh, boy. That completely means, even with the loss he suffered, he just had a massive advantage for that. Holy smokes. He might have just lost all of his vehicles, but he still took out a lot then. He gained a fair amount of resources from it. Now the question is, what does he do with these pushing ahead here? Oh boy, oh boy. First time I've really seen Battlefield Salvage used. It's a very powerful ability, but it's just most players never really utilize it. So, but yeah, he just effectively gained like 600 manpower then, and 90 fuel from that. That's a pretty big deal. We got here Flam Panzer 3 out here, I think, just to, like, you know, get something out there while he's busy shooting at the Americans. Meanwhile, again, Lock-in just, like, he did get some kills, but he also suffered so much, and he just doesn't get that, you know, shall I say, rebate. He doesn't have Battlefield Salvage. Panzerjägers holding up here, Rifle squad's firing at them. Greyhound on the move here. More rifle on the way as well. They did suffer another wipe himself on that front as well here. Machine gun in trouble here, could get a wipe. That would definitely help. Log-in, I think, claws way back from this. Otherwise, catastrophic situation. Flam Panzer rolling in here. Hot, literally on the heels of the rifleman. Rifle squad almost getting wiped out there.
We have riflemen taking the field.
Now he's just added a 5th rifle squad. It's a Flam Panzer is on the field, basically adding more fuel to the fire for all intents and purposes. Panzerarmee commander ready here, though, for Sir John Harrington.
Fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Rifle squad having a bit of a breakdowns moment.
You men, get ready.
At this point, I've going to try and go for here for the Sherman EC8. Yeah. Anyways, Panzer Thieves setting out here. MD-31 as well. Panzer Thieves on the way there for Sir John Harrington.
We have 300 points. Confirmed.
Flam Panzer Thief diving in here, taking fire there from the Greyhound, but not doing too much here. Grenades off here, bounce from the ground off the Flam Panzer Thief's armor. Another Chaffee on the way. The Grand Active scores a penetrating hit. We got 295 to 357. Log-in really falling behind Sir John Harrington now.
We've lost the territory sector.
And there you go. First Panzer Thief ready. There you go. Nice shot from the ground. Almost takes out the entire Panzer squad down to just 2 men. Rifle squad could finish off the survivors here. Down to 1 man. Chaffee out. Flam Panzer Thief operating pretty aggressively. He's definitely feeling a bit overconfident here. This could backfire on him. Then again, he's got 2 Panzer Thieves. The one of his calls a flamethrower variant. Almost got a wipe here, but has to withdraw. So that's set. Chaffee now engaging the Flam Panzer Thief. Even as the Panzer Thieves base here could get snared up. That would be a good idea, I think, here from Log-in, if nothing else, to give the Chaffee more time to engage the Flam Panzer Thief. Guess he didn't want to do that. I also do believe we do have the upgrade there to give the Panzer self-repairs. Ralph's got being suppressed by the MD-34. Got 286 for 351. Back to Sir John Harrington, who's outused some of his resources. So just push straight ahead for the armored reserves here. We'll have to see what it goes for next. Will it be a straight move for the Tiger, or will it be just a Panther Force assault group with the Stug assault group here? Panzerjägers there in deep water as they're being outgunned by two Ralph squads. Chaffee versus Panther 3 here. Flam Panther 3 riding Rifleman. Moving forwards here. Greyhound holding off against the Flam Panzer 3, unsurprisingly. This one is a flamethrower tank, the other isn't. But now it's the Greyhound's time to be in trouble as the Panther 3 dives in after it. Chaffee moving forwards again here. Another Chaffee on the way here. We got battlefield salvage again, and there we go. Pops the ground like a pimple, but again gets another 200 manpower and 30 fuel. He might even get 400 manpower and 60 fuel. Yes! He does lose the Panther 3, but he just gained so many resources from that again. Looks like he's going to go for a Tiger tank now. I said he has suffered some losses, but I imagine the Tiger should be able to turn the tide around for him. Got the Chaffee there pursuing the Flam Panzer 3 here. Quick get snared up. That would be a smart move here, I think, by Login to decrease the chances of the Flam Panzer 3 escaping his wrath. If he has the munitions, of course. If he does need to. Oh, that was a misclick, I think, there by Sir John Harrington. He does go for the smoke here. But the Flam Panzer 3 is down. Still, he is not far away from the Tiger. Not far away at all. In the south, Panzer Grenadier is busy. Anti-tank until the way there for Login. At this point, he's probably got an idea as to what is coming his way. He's probably got a very good idea. So yeah, we're just a minute away from the Tiger tank. Panzerjägers moving forwards. Losses though have been fairly heavy for Sir John Harrington otherwise. Like, Login has, in some regards, definitely been hitting hard. Despite some missteps, but battlefield salvage is like, you know, really just helping him like just keep afloat here. Had it not been for battlefield salvage, I definitely think Sir John Harrington's situation would be a lot worse than it currently is. But thanks to that one, he's really negating a lot of the advantage the Americans typically get from all the light vehicles. He's basically turned, like, you know, the advantage of the Chaffs and the Greyhounds into like a liability, which is like pretty impressive in a way. So 2 thumbs up to Sir John Harrington for that one. And he lost the machine gun team. Like, the losses are really heavy. Like, he's taking so many hits here. But yeah, now the Tiger tank is out. Found a 4th Schwerpanzer Abteilung. Has found its way here to the front line. 4th Schwerer Panzer Company. Ernst Wilhelms there, leading the Tiger there. Tiger pushing forward. He does need more infantry, though. He really badly needs more infantry. The Tiger's on the field here, and Sir John, or Sir Login there, is not quite ready for it. He's got an anti-tank and a Chaffee to try and stop a Tiger. So this match is definitely a bit unusual. But that's only good. That's only good. Also, I think it's a very nice highlight just to battlefield. It's like, it's an ability I feel I've been pointing out before. Not heavily, but I have been pointing out, like, this is a bit of an no-look one. And I think this match is a very good, you know, display of why I think battlefield salvage honestly is, like, really good. Almost got the Ralph squad here with the Tiger. And a wipe. Anti-tank shoots bounces off the Tiger tank's hull enemies' thick frontal armor. More Panzerjägers out here for Sir John Harrington. A bit of an interesting choice. I would have figured more Panzer Grenadiers. Maybe some Assault Grenadiers. Victory points wise, he's also falling behind here. Login. Bit of quiet here, grabbing points. He's actually got the vehicle capture speed as well here. He's pretty much got all of the upgrades here. Like most of the ones anyways. I do think he should have gone for some more infantry rather than just going for all of the upgrades, but I mean, it does help his Tiger tank is like more mobile and can capture points on top of being able to self-repair. Fight for the northern victory point here. And of course, Login meanwhile is probably just trying to assess the situation, like how does he deal with that? He's definitely, I think, betting on the EC-8 here on Brad Pitt to turn the tide. So there you go. Brad Pitt has arrived now with a slightly higher, you know, wage, because he knows he's worth it. He knows he can demand, you know, money. So got the EC-8 rolling forward here.
Victory point is under enemy control now.
We'll definitely need to, like, you know, apply HREP rounds now to engage the Tiger tank successfully, at least consistently.
The enemy is down to 200 points.
All right, what do we got here?
EC-8 moving up slowly. Login still got good map control, but I think that's in part because Sir John Harrington isn't quite leveraging his Tiger tank as aggressive as he could. He's obviously probably concerned about mines. Like, he drives in his Tiger tank into a mine, things are going to go look very bad for him very fast. Pushing south with the Tguy here. We got fighting for the beaches once more between the 90th Panzergrenadier Division and the 1st Armoured. Ralph's gonna fire here, takes a knife. There you go. Flank exposing the Tguy. EC-8 gets a great shot in. The Brad Pitt is on the job. Almost got the Ralph squad there. Chaffing as well here. Mino takes out the retreating Ralph squad. Another blow here to the 1st Armoured Division. Ralph squad being pushed back in the south as the Tguy prowls forward, lurches ahead here like a massive monstrosity of German steel here, and fires high explosive rounds straight into the riflemen. Mines down there. Up north here, Ralph squad is the Panzerjägers. Tguy there, needs to get moving. Panzergrenadier pushing forward, spotting the engineers laying down more mines across the mid-road here. And the Panzerjägers, they definitely found themselves faced with a target that is too big for them to deal with, as Lock-in just charges in there with ZZ-8, looking to leverage the star power of Brad Pitt as much as he can. North here, Panzerjäger versus Ralph squad. They see the engineers lay down the mine, so he just attacks ground, sets it off. South side, German troops bring up the south beach there. And the Panzerjägers bite the bullet. He needs more infantry bad. He's going for more Panzer still, which will definitely also help. Tguy advances.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Tguy advancing the Ralph squad with the northern victory point, engaging there. Decent shot. South side here, Panzer been caught with the Ralph squad. We'll need to withdraw that squad quickly. Also exposed on the flank of the Tguy here is a bit risky. Chaffee going in here. Going hard on the Tiger's flank. Good shot there. And there goes Snail off on the Tguy. Entering on the flank here. Panzerjäger not to assist here. But yeah, realizing that I think the opportunity to take out the Tiger is lost. He just withdraws rather than commit and risk losing a lot more. Plus, I imagine, you know, the spectre of Battlefield Salvage also hanging over his head. That, like, you know, he's seen what it can do in terms of, like, just negating the advantage of light vehicles by economics to, you know, make him a bit more careful there. South side pushing on the victory point here. Germans on the victory point there. A field point. We got 273% of 68. Panda theming up on the hill. Only to get shot at. Smoke deployed quickly. Tguy engaging the Ralph squad. Panzerjägers engaged by the EC-8. Smoke deployed there, allowing him to push forward if he wants to. Grabbing the fuel point of Mount Bacon there with the Panzer III. Grabbing the victory point with his Panzergrenadier. Engineers moving up here. I wonder if he's going to try and go for like another call in there, like maybe the Panther IV this time around, or the Stug assault group. Notice the EC-8 withdrawing here. Chaffee moving forwards. Going forwards again with the EC-8. Would not be surprised going to stay up for another EC-8 now here. Good shot on the Panzergrenadier. Being flanked here with the Ralph squads. And that's going to be a wipe here. Definitely mistake there by Sir John Harrington. Lock-in definitely punishing well for it. Thumbs up there. Lack of infantry is becoming a bit more of a headache here, I think, for Sir John Harrington and the 90th Panzergrenadier Division. Entering Salvage, Tiger tank could also join in, of course. And over here to Sir John Harrington.
We have 200 points remaining.
Looks like it's going to be a Panther 4 here or the Stug assault group. More likely the Panther 4 because it's also going to need the infantry. Meanwhile, more EC8s here for login. Ralph Scott pushing northern point here, just supported by Chaffee, but they're not ready for what awaits them. The Tguy. There we go. Slamming a high close shield right into the midst of the Americans. More losses being inflicted here. Login not paying attention. It could have suffered a full wipe here, but it spotted just in time. Moments we're here from another call in here. EC8 slamming into the Panther solo of infantry. Really am not comfortable with this lack of infantry from Sir John Harrington. EC8 flanked by the Panther Fleet. Other one racing down. The Tygolds moving in. Anti-tank and flanking the Panther Fleet here. Almost got a wipe in this remaining Panzer squad. He can't call in the Panther 4 now. We got Loiters called in. Tguy flanking, engaging the EC8. Engineers falling off the tank here. He goes for the Stug assault group. 2 thumbs up. I mean, I still like to see more infantry, but Stug assault group, hot diggity damn. Panther 3 here, popping smoke just in time, dodging the EC8s, but still gets knocked out here as it doesn't really do a good job of hiding. EC8 knocked out by the Loiter. Stug's charging forwards for the fatherland. These are Stugs with a lot of upgrades, so they're certainly a bit tankier. More shots slamming in there to the Stug. More Loiters here. Pushing forwards. Stug kaputt. Stug kaputt. They still got another Stug here. Tguy takes out the anti-tank gun. Stug racing after the EC8 there. Shots going off. Almost got the EC8. Engineers in trouble. White phosphor there. And the Luftwaffe finishing off the remaining EC8 here. No Brad Pitts on the scene. Tguy advances. Pushing forwards here. Stug grabbing points and self-repairing. Is this also the first time I've actually seen someone go for the Stug call in as the DAK, actually, when I think about it? Besides me, that is. I think so. I mean, 2 Stugs with 600 manpower, 80 fuel is like incredibly good value, by the way. See if you got the upgrades for them. And they pretty much have the help with all the upgrades as the Panther 4. Plus, they can deploy smoke, they can self-repair, and they got like pretty good rotation speed. I'm taking any damage here from the Sturmgeschütze. Log in though continues to fight against all this. I mean, he probably does to some degree have slightly larger force here, but it certainly holds a bit ungunned compared to what the Germans have on the field at the moment. Definitely should upgrade the Stug with a pinlock machine gun though. It benefits a lot from that. Moving on to the Mount Bacon here. Pop the S-mine launcher, I suppose you wanted to. Stug under fire here, need to withdraw. So what's next here for Sir John Harrington? Hard to say though, would certainly strongly urge some more infantry. You got 149 and 206 here. Ralph squad caught body by the Tguy, close 82 on the Tiger tank, engaging the Ralph squad, going in hard here for the fatherland. South side here, American forces over the 1st Armoured moving forwards. Past the wreckage of countless burning tanks. You can't even recover it because it didn't go for the other set of ability, the self-repair one, so you couldn't say just moving and recover the chaff in the EC8, for example. That could certainly help out logging a bit here. Stug all the way down here repairing. Then last Standard Edition infantry there from Sir John Harrington and the Germans. Massive hit in the Ralph squad, almost taking out the entire unit. And we got a tank depot now for login. Guessing he's trying here for Hellcats to counter the Tguy and the Stug. Does make sense. And of course, with War Machine, they do become cheaper. So he could theoretically manage it if he like avoids like bleeding out in the meanwhile in terms of infantry and support weapons. Because Sir John Harrington definitely knows he's got the upper hand with the Tiger tank. And he is going to push it to the limit. Past the point of no return. Panther rushing out here, charging in for the fatherland, straight into a snare. Tiger tank clears out the anti-tank crew inside the base here. Stug pushing to the victory point here. And we got Panzerstorm. Wrecking his opponent's space with the Tguy. He's risking losing his remaining infantry over to log in. Who does have the manpower for the Hellcat more than ever, but he lacks the fuel. Panzer III diving in. It's going to get pelted with grenades, though, with snares. Tguy diving out of the base here. We got 171, 143 here. This is definitely one of the more peculiar setups I've so far seen here in terms of like how a match has gone. S-mine launchers pop there, which is something they applied to very early Tiger tanks as an anti-infantry measure, but they were very quick to drop it. The later on, they would end up applying another type of self-defense weapon known as the Verteidigungswaffe, which would be this like roof-mounted grenade launcher port where they could like slot in a flare pistol that could fire for some smoke rounds, flares, or fragmentation grenades. That way, solving up a self-defense point there for the tank. Fun fact, they even applied to some Stugs. Only a small number of them before they dropped that one again. But little fun fact there. More anti-tankers here though, and a Hellcat on the way now here for login. Keeps up the fight. He does have like, you know, still some victory points to work with. Stug finally adding the pin-up machine and gewehr. Thumbs up. Tguy though here is going to like to try and flank the anti-tank as the Stug draws all the fire and the intention. Tguy flanking the anti-tank and crew here. Hellcat though is ready. Needs to flank the Tiger tank though. He of course needs to like be able to do that without getting shot at by the Stug. Or the Panther III for that. And what is this? We got a Panther IV finally calling in some more infantry as well. Though, of course, you could argue he just kept calling in Stugs at that point. But now anti-tank and Hellcat engaging the Stug. Tguy pushing forwards. Almost got a rival squad wipe here. Hellcat engaging, anti-tanks flying at the advancing Tguy. Shots bouncing off 100mm thick frontal armor here. In the south here, Panther IV jumping forwards over craters. Assault gun is ready to disembark and clear out the riflemen. More anti-tank and for login. Eminet's infantry is getting utterly demolished on the beaches, perforated and exterminated. Down to just one rifle squad. What an absolutely, in some ways, wild match, I have to say.
One of our strategic points is under
Got the Panther IV and the Panther III linking up with the Stug 3 and the Tiger tank.
holds all victory points.
And now looks like it's going to make a push here on the base. 95 is 143 here. Another anti-tank already here, of course, but now we got a push here. It's Panzerstorm again, diving into the base here. He comes in racing like a madman. Panther IV and Panther III are zooming about here almost faster than the hell can keep up with. Tiger tank moving up. It could possibly pop the S-mine launcher. Stug moving in as well here. S-mine launcher went off. Troops pinned down and just dead from the sheer fragmented force here of the S-mine. Smoke being deployed here. Tiger tank is almost down. Ace Tiger, anti-tank crew gone. Losses are just crippling here. And looks like the Tiger tank's gonna go down. But the question, of course, is, does it really matter at this stage, though? Does it even matter? Got the anti-tank in here cleared out. And John Harrington's Tguy moving forwards here. 32, that's under 43 here. 26. 23. 20. Wrecking the anti-tank at 14. 11. 8. 5. 2, and there you go, GG, game over. Bit of a crazy match, bit of a highlight though. Also, I think, you know, of as mentioned, Battlefield Salvage. I do think it's a really good ability. And again, it's all the ability to like turn the American advantage in light vehicles with the Chaffee and the Greyhound against them. And suddenly you can like gain a lot of resources while destroying this stuff. If you know what you're doing, so when you take losses, you still get ahead significantly over them. So I think that was a pretty interesting sort of development here, and so John Harrington was able to use that. That said, Larkin also feel like made several mistakes throughout the match. There's definitely moments where he could like been more active, more aggressive, and he also suffered, I think, fairly unnecessary losses several times. That also, I think, gave the German player more time to catch up and even get ahead of him. So, hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. And as always, you can, support the podcast by donating or pledging on Patreon. Links are in the description. So thank you all for joining in, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.